All right, Pisces, let's get into a money reading. I want to just see what's kind of going on with your money here coming up. Feeling some sense of passion to get yourself out of a cage, to feel free. Some of you are wanting some sense of time freedom. Some of you are wanting money freedom, financial freedom. Feeling like you can go into the store and not look at the prices. A lot of passion is coming out around your money. Let's get a little bit more. What's coming out for your money? Pisces money. There's a change coming around your finances. There's a change coming around your finances. Some of you are going to feel called to maybe work more than what you're used to, do something extra, maybe clean someone's house, do something that can get you a little bit more money so you can maybe take a day or two off, maybe a whole day, 24 hours. I'm definitely seeing a change around your money and the freedom that you feel around your money. So a lot of you could be feeling restricted, feeling like you're in some sort of bubble, you're in some sort of financial tier that you want out of. Again, this could be something as simple as going to the grocery store and being able to not look at the prices, being able to go fill up your car and not have to just put half of a tank in. Not everybody has it easy or has the ability to feel blessed like that. I am seeing you being unsure. Some of you, there's a change that you need to make and you're unsure if it's the answer that you are seeking. So it's like deep down, you know that you need to move out of that apartment and find a different apartment that's cheaper, closer to your work. Deep down, you know that that job might be good for now, but you don't need to get stuck there. You need to continue to find something different, something better, where it might be closer to home. You might be making more. The schedule might be better. You are going to be a little unsure. And the changes coming are going to make you feel even more unsure. Am I really getting to where I want to go? Am I really conquering what I think I'm conquering? I see that you will. But I'm saying there could be a change coming for you. What is this change? Yeah, to maybe end something, complete something. Some of you, this is starting something new, starting from the beginning. This could be you wanting to open up a second business, open up something different in your business. Promotion. You ain't never been a manager before. You ain't never worked in HR before. You ain't never worked in fast food before. You could be unsure if this is the right change for you, but something's telling you to do it. And the reason you're feeling that way is because it's going to be a cycle completed for you. It's going to allow you some sense of freedom you've been searching for, something you've been asking for. It's also going to allow you to take a sick day if you need it, take a nap if you need it, take a day off if you need it. It's also going to allow you to get to a place where you can see the beauty in life. When you're struggling financially and you're hustling your butt off and you're working, you're grinding, some of us, we have to do that. But when you're doing that, it can really make it hard for you to slow down for a minute and really look at all the beautiful things around you. I remember when I would wait tables 5, 6, sometimes 7 days a week. I remember I waited tables one time. I think we had to work 2 or 3 weeks in a row. To say that I wasn't seeing anything in a good light would be an understatement. I didn't care if I seen a dog. I didn't care if I seen a butterfly. I don't care if I seen $1 million. I was exhausted. I was depleted. I was tired. That's what I'm getting here. I think you need to be careful of going so much so that you were just kind of caught in the cycle of life. Because if you do that, it's going to be hard for you to really see where you should go, for you to sense where the universe is pushing you. A lot of you, they're pushing you to bring a change right now. The change is to get you to where you've been asking. You've been asking to go here. You've been asking for this time freedom, this financial freedom, this debt freedom. And they're about to give it to you. And again, you're going to be able to see a new sense of beauty in life. Beauty that you weren't able to see before because you were so depleted. You were tired. You were exhausted. I see you having a lot of fun. I see you celebrating a lot of achievements. Some of you could be celebrating with an external person, someone that you collaborate with. Yeah, getting tons of wish fulfillment. Feeling like everything you put your time, your energy, your effort into is paying off. You could be feeling spread thin, but you're also being very strategic. So there is something that you've been really putting effort into. You've been giving. You feel like you've been receiving, but you know that it has more in it. So this could be that manager contract. You could have signed up to be a manager for the first year. You know, the second year you might make double, but the first year you're going to have to hustle. You're going to have to really put in the effort. You know that wish fulfillment's coming. You know that double income's coming, and you're really celebrating it now because you're having a lot of fun and you know what's to come. I don't see you ending it, but I see you recognizing that you can't count all the eggs in your basket until they're in your basket. And you know there's a lot at the end of the tunnel. You know something's going to pay off for you, but you also don't want to be too... There's something here about like not walking away, not giving up before it's time. Not assuming something's going to fail before you give it time to fly. This could be starting a company. This could be you getting settled in the position you just got, settled into that home. I heard you don't necessarily have to end it, but you definitely have to shift it. So for some of you, you're not ending something, you're shifting something in your business, in your life. You might not be leaving that company, but you're changing positions, you're changing bases, you're changing your headquarters. Maybe you're not going to be in the building in New York City, you're going to move to Pennsylvania. Something like that could be taking place that's going to bring in not only new desire, but a lot of fun. It's going to make you feel like you have a new job altogether because this is a side of the job or your career that you've not explored. And it could also make you see where you were very discontent before. So some of you could be at a place where you're just kind of, again, going with the flow, but not really seeing the beauty in life, not really able to stop and smell the grass, stop and smell the flowers. I see money increasing for you, and I see some sort of wish fulfillment taking place that you're going to celebrate, something you poured yourself into financially, and you're going to feel really blessed. But I do see you need to complete a cycle here and be willing to learn something new, try something new, do something differently. There could be something someone is going to recommend to you that would be very good for you. This could be a coworker who's going to recommend something that could make the job faster. Some of you, when it comes to work and things like that, there's going to be some long days up ahead. So I don't know if you're going to be working overtime. I don't know if you're like a business owner and there's going to be something coming up where you don't see it coming yet, but it's going to be like a day, 2 days, 3 days of just throwing yourself into it. Something like that could be happening here coming up as well. Yeah, again, so I see a lot. First off, the Pentacles here is just insane. I see a lot of happiness. I see you recognizing that something you gave to in the past that you might have not felt was going to pay off is paying off. So again, let's say when you were 15 years old, you waited tables. Well, here coming up, you might be going for a position where that waiting tables is actually going to help you in this new position. Now, it might not be waiting tables, but you might be able to juggle multiple things. And if you wouldn't have waited tables, you wouldn't have that asset to you right now. You wouldn't have the ability to juggle so much and do it effortlessly because you didn't wait tables before. Something like that could be happening. Something from your past could be coming back, but could be a benefit to you. Not a person, but like a technique. For some of you, it's a lifestyle. For some of you, it's something you were taught that's going to help you get the job done more efficiently. It's going to be easier for you to get the job done. And you're going to feel really confident in it. You're going to be like, you know what, I got this. No, I've never been a manager before, but I waited tables and could wait on 10 of them at a time. What's 10 people? I got this. That's going to be your energy, and you're going to recognize that something you did, something you learned, something you've been through is really helping you in this moment and is helping you get your maximum benefits and maximum blessings. We're talking blessings on blessings on blessings. This could be something you learned in childhood about giving and receiving, about how to make others happy if you're like a boss, how to get what you want from them, but also make it seem like it's their idea. There's something about you learning something and it being beneficial. And it's going to lead to some sense of wish fulfillment. Now, for some of you, around the 9th month, which is what, September? Or in 9 weeks or 9 months from now, you're going to get some sense of wish fulfillment coming to you. It's going to be a new beginning. It's going to be a lot of fun. This could be learning how to ski. This could be a new project, a new hobby. There's going to be something that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be very fruitful. So if this is something you're working on, it might not really flourish to its biggest potential until 9 weeks from now or around the 9th month, okay? But I see you putting in effort to get it to where you want to go. I see you willing to keep pouring into it. So let's say that this is like you fixing a car. You might get a car that you've always wanted, but it might not be in the shape that you wanted it in. In your mind, okay, I can work on this. I'm going to pour into it. I'm going to put my love in it. It's going to work. What you might not be saying is that this is actually going to help you, because not only do you have a lot of desire for this, but you're learning something new. You might be learning things in this that you never thought you were going to have to learn or deal with. There could be parts of you coming back from your childhood where you could have helped your daddy or your mama do this. There could be parts of you coming back where maybe you were in college and you learned this in college and it's like, wait, I know how to do this. I've learned this. This is coming back to help me right now. And I'm saying that it might take time before you are able to get the benefits of you pouring into it. But it's like once you're able to get those benefits, the fulfillment you're going to feel from it, it's your thing. It's like if this is the car that you're rebuilding, putting back together, that's going to be your Sunday stroll, and you're going to feel like your heart is on fire. You're going to feel like your soul has completely expanded in a way that you not only expected, but that you've always prayed for. And it's also going to give you some sense of freedom. It's going to help you feel like you're not just here to work, here to grind, here to take care of everyone. It's going to bring a lot of happiness out of you, emotional fulfillment, contentment, passion. And it's also going to help you see the world differently. It's going to help you see the world through different eyes. And it's even going to open you up to want to do new things. And you being really confident in it. I'm telling you, financially, if you're not doing good right this moment, you will be here coming up, okay? You will be here coming up. You could be learning that something, okay, for some of you, something you've been scared of happening will be happening here coming up with your money. This could be something you've been trying to avoid, or something you wanted to ignore. So let's say that this is like the hot water heater in your home. You know that it's been giving you a fit. You know that it's not been as hot as it should be, but you've been kind of ignoring it. You might find out here coming up that it's actually going to go out. You can't run from it anymore. It's coming back to bite you in the butt. You've ignored the fact that it ain't been working properly. Well, now it ain't working at all. Something like that could be happening here coming up. And then you're going to have to just kind of be like, oh, I don't want to deal with this right now, but I'm going to deal with it. And then I see you communicating with maybe someone to kind of help. So you could end up having to call someone to come out and fix it. You could end up having to get someone to help you find what you need. Maybe this is like furniture. Okay, well now I got to go get furniture. Hey, do you know where I can go get this? Do you know who maybe has the best deal in town? You might end up communicating with someone around the fact that you feel burdened and that this is not what you wanted to deal with, but you're having to deal with it. Again, I feel like it's going to be something that you've either rigged it to make it keep working when you know that that's only temporary, or you've ignored the fact that this is going to happen and now it's happening. So it's kind of like it's catching you off guard, but you just kind of snuck away from it is what I'm getting. I see it coming in really quickly and you taking care of it, but it might take a little bit longer than what you want. So let's say it is like a hot water heater. Let's say it goes out tonight. Okay, that sucks. It might take a week or two before you can get it fixed in the way you want. It might take a week or two before you can go get it, put it in, uninstall the last one, install the new one. It's like the movement of the action is going to be slower than what you want it to be. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So if you have been ignoring something, rigging something, oh yeah, that'll last. I know my microwave is on its last leg. It's gonna last. Don't be surprised if the microwave decides, I'm done. Because I do see that happening, okay? But financially, I see a lot of abundance coming in. I see you finding what you've been searching for, and I see it giving you a moment to where you can rest and really admire how far you've come. Feeling blessed. Someone in your community could be observing you. Feeling like you're flexible, feeling like you're changing, but feeling like you're also going in a circle. So someone external to you could be viewing you, and they could view you as someone who's growing, but you also have the tendency to go in a cycle or to go round and round again. That person, whoever this is viewing you in that way. Could be a family member, could be a friend, could be a lover, but that person views you in that way because when they approach life in a very traditional way. There is no gray area. It's black or white. So they might not be able to understand how you approach life or how you deal with life. They might not be able to understand that sometimes areas in your life are gray. Something might not be completely over, might be. There's that gray area. Who knows? You might be more comfortable with the gray area than they are, but just to let you know, that person is kind of watching you. Just to let you know. Okay, I'm going to leave that here. Have a blessed day.